The polls are officially closed. Now it's a waiting game for candidates and constituents as votes are tallied. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Nicole Kahn. Jeff Smith will be with us in just a moment. The polls for the primary election just closed. Turnout was slightly above a typical off-year election. Jeff Smith is live at the Tippecanoe County office building where the votes will be counted this evening. Jeff?
Well, Nicole, that referendum question for the West Lafayette Community School Corporation appears to be driving some of the heavier than expected voter turnout, or at least heavier than normal. Among the busiest vote centers today were those in West Lafayette Federated, Covenant Presbyterian, and Calvary Baptist churches. The election board co-director Heather Maddox is here now to talk about how primary election day has gone so far. The polls just closed a few minutes ago. Any idea what the total vote turnout was?
Not yet. We're looking at probably about 17,000. We'll run a report here in a little bit and find out.
How do you think that compares to 4 years ago?
I think it's higher. It's a little bit higher. I don't know exactly the count 4 years ago, but it seems like a little bit more traffic.
What are you hearing that may have driven some additional traffic today?
You know, from the beginning of this, the thing when people came in to vote early, when they came into our office, it was about the referendum in West Lafayette.
Are you hearing about any other races?
Really, no. I mean, nothing. We really didn't. I mean, honestly, it was the referendum that seemed to drive people to vote.
And where, I ticked off a few vote centers today. Where did you see the heaviest turnout?
Well, what you said was, you know, those in West Lafayette. West Lafayette had by far the biggest turnout. We did have a pretty good turnout at the fairgrounds because it's centrally located. And in Lafayette, Fire Station 5, which is on Creasy and Union, it was fairly busy too.
We were aware of at least one problem where an internet connection was lost today. Could you tell us about that and whether that affected anybody's ability to vote?
Very briefly, we lost internet connection at one of the sites. We had a backup plan. They followed it to the T. They called. We were able to help them over the phone, get it back up, and it was less than 10 minutes. So I think we did have a couple people that might have left that got upset, and that's unfortunate, but we did resolve it very quickly.
Okay, Heather Maddox is the election board co-director. Nicole, we'll send it back to you. And again, that West Lafayette Community School Corporation referendum is going to be big news tonight when the votes come in.
And I know you'll have the results for us, Jeff. Thank you.